Hi, it's ISE 2023 and we're in Hall 2 and we're doing something a little bit new for us. We're speaking to a company called MAXHUB. I'm here with Tony.
Hi,
You're
Matt.
going to tell us a little bit about MAXHUB and something kind of new, really. Yeah, go on.
Well, so MAXHUB is I work in the UK. So my name's Tony McCool, and the UK is the market that I look after. And MAXHUB is a new brand.
Yep.
Kind of like the new kids on the block, if you like. It's actually backed by a fairly big factory, I would say, one of the biggest in the globe. And it's been available now in Europe for only 5 years or so very new.
Okay.
And we only came to the UK 2 years ago. But I'm sure you can see from the investment around you, it's a well-backed, well-resourced business.
And the history of the product line, if you like, what do they do as a whole?
So actually, the real history going back, many years.
Yeah.
The core business is in TV boards. So
Right.
they're very good at making large displays, and that kind of migrated then into the modern world of UC, and then they brought in LED to really complement, like if you took a business environment, every form of communication, you'll have devices that are available from MAXHUB.
And leads us nicely onto the fact that in this corporate education, office environment, you've found a little bit of a hole in the market, and you've got a solution that works.
I think so, Matt. Actually, I in my experience in recent history, where things really moved quickly into the UC space.
Yeah.
Lots of meeting rooms with non-touch displays where people want to add some peripherals, to a meeting room to make it capable, of getting video going.
Yeah.
Whether that be on whatever video platform.
Yeah.
But that was the migration. So there was lots of retrofit type environments, but I think now the market's settled down, and businesses in particular and higher education are really acutely aware of what they want. So what we sort of identified was that we have some product available that's took all the peripherals, your audio, your camera, all those loose bits of kit, gather it all up and put it in one device. And
I think there was a big bit of a panic for people to get these solutions in place because of, don't want to say that word, but the last few years.
Yeah.
And it might have been, quickly get that. Now, actually, now that we've proven that it's a good thing, an effective way of communicating, you can do it with a more simple single product.
Yeah, and I think that's, that in itself is not completely new, the concept of putting peripherals inside one display, for example. But I think where we've really got a unique area here is identifying that actually the performance of that integrated kit and how that is really capable, like truly capable for a large boardroom, for example. So if you took an 86-inch display, typically that would lend itself to a larger room, right?
Of course, yeah.
So actually the camera capability...
Yeah, we're a bit close.
We're not stand this close. But the camera capability, if you retrofitted, would be a PTZ camera.
Yeah, of course.
So you put it, make sure it's capable of really truly zooming in on someone.
Yep.
And actually we found that there's the gap. So the audio is always key, as you know, in anything. Like what we're doing now, the most important thing is
the audio.
If
got a clean audio.
We're
the message is completely gone. Yeah.
So let's get the microphones and the speakers to be phenomenal.
Yep.
So in the screen we've got behind us, there's 8 beamforming microphones that truly will do 12 meters. Someone whispering at the back of a room will be picked up clearly. With all sorts of clever algorithms going on to make sure any outside noise is cancelled out. If you're, light speaker, the volume's raised. Yeah. It's really clever stuff. Even clapping hands, rustling crisps, whatever it might be, cancelled out.
Right.
The speakers, if you look at this display, took a lot of science. They decided to mount them on the side, integrate them on the side.
Okay.
Because they worked out that actually the audio in a lot of screens falls under the table. So they want it to kind of reach the audience where you're sitting.
Yeah.
And the last one being the camera. So we've got dual camera in this display. One to pan the room for framing always. So it's always looking for people.
Right.
And the second camera is an optical zoom camera. 3 times optical zoom. Now there's the real difference.
Right.
So this camera will really go in and pinpoint someone at the back of the room. So the experience for the far end suddenly
the remote
is much greater.
Experience is that much better.
Yeah. I mean, in fact, if you want, I can
Let's have a look.
quickly have a look at the camera. Sorry.
I'm going to be surprised if it picks us up, but
we're a bit close now for a normal scenario, but let's just have a quick look at the camera, just in terms of the quality, and we're not in a real environment.
And that's good quality.
I mean, it just gives you an idea of the quality, and of course, if someone was talking,
I kind of wish there was someone talking at the back of the room. We need to.
There you go. So it's going to look for someone started laughing actually, which was quite convenient. So
yeah,
that worked out well. But
and now it's looking at us. There we go. Brilliant.
Stuff, so, yeah.
And I mean, okay, it's all fine and dandy, and it's a bit of a challenging environment. It's all fine and dandy doing it here in a controlled, but on your stand. And we'll hope that people are here at ISE that can come and experience it here.
Yeah.
But of course, how do people in the UK? Have you got?
Well, actually, we brought in demonstration units. We launched the product only in November last year, and we quickly bought some demonstration units in. And actually, we ended up having to sell those demonstration units because the demand quickly went, which is a great problem.
Yeah,
right?
It's a great problem.
So we sold the demonstration units. We've still got only one left now. Which we've obviously kept for obvious reasons.
That's not a sign of there being a lack of stock available or anything.
No, we're okay. There's plenty of stock, and it's on the way. And we have stock on the way via the air as well because also we have more opportunities already from the event,
demos. So. You can. Will you turn up to people's premises? Will they come to you?
I think this type of product, it absolutely has to go to site.
Oh, okay, cool.
And we've done that already. We've got quite a few higher education universities that have took the product for proof of concept.
Yeah.
We know it has to go in. They've got to plug it in. There's all sorts of other features in here, whiteboarding, collaboration.
Yeah.
So they need to take that in and trial it and make sure it fits with their system. It's one of the reasons why we've also gone with just a Windows-based system. There's no Android in here. And we found that people prefer that.
People understand it. Is it remote control? You know, if you're sat, you don't have to do the touch screen, of course.
No, actually, thanks. You conventionally brought me on what's coming next. Actually, we actually do, or will bring to market a touch controller. So this is a PoE desk controller. So you could pop that out on the desk if you want, and all the things you can do here, you can do. You could do on the
fantastic. Yeah. So if we're at ISE, people are going to come to Hall 2, stand P300. P300. Yeah. Where do we send them? After the show, or if they're not able to make it?
Please come and see us. They can get my details, and we can arrange to bring the product to their site to show them, or they can borrow it.
MAXHUB website?
MAXHUB is maxhub.com. Pop on there, leave your details, and we'll be in touch.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Good to see you. And yeah, great product.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for all the other interviews that we've been doing at ISE. Go on to kitplus.com. Thank you very much.